Hello everybody, Polis here. Today we are going to talk about Phone Guy and the Purple Man. So let's begin. Now, Phone Guy. Now, is Phone Guy going to be in the third game? Well, question still lies on when the game releases, or somewhat of the demo. Now, we don't know if truly Phone Guy is alive. Now, in the second Five Nights at Freddy's trailer, nobody knew if it was going to be a prequel or a sequel until the end of the game, because usually when you finish the game it tells you the date and that usually confirms if it's a prequel or a sequel, or a sequel prequel. It's basically a sequel for the game but tells a prequel story. Now, because the second trailer of Five Nights at Freddy's 2 had Phone Guy's voice say, well, you're really poor a career choice, poor career choice. Now, this is a teaser trailer. Now, in common sense with trailers, you have the teaser trailer and then you have the full trailer. So I think we could get the full trailer maybe in March, maybe 2 days later, probably on the 1st of March, the full trailer, and then the demo on the 3rd, and then 2 days later, or 3, full game. But we don't know, it's really up to Scott. If this is Scott's official trailer, it doesn't give us that much of an information, but lots of theories, but not much on the game. It seems with the images, we've got more theories for the trailer and images, but not so much with what the game's going to be like. The hype. Now, Phone Guy. Now, yet again, though, Phone Guy is more or less dead. It's 30 years later from the first pizzeria, so in the year 2017, more likely. Now, think carefully. If Phone Guy's dead, so who's going to be doing the phone calls? Because we can't have Five Nights at Freddy's without the phone calls, because that person who did the phone calls, Phone Guy, guided us through the game, told us about the story. Now, this is just a theory, but maybe, I don't know, Scott's wife may do the voice of Phone Guy, or aka Phone Woman, or Girl, or whatever. Or maybe Scott's one of his sons, or his father, or one of his friends. I don't know, someone he can use. Now, that's a good idea. Maybe it is going to be Scott's wife. Then we go, okay, Phone Guy is 100% dead. Or maybe Scott can screw off our heads a bit. Maybe we hear Scott's wife, and then Phone Guy, then her again, and then Phone Guy, and then him again, and then her. Maybe in night 7, Phone Guy again. You don't know, Scott can really change the game. Like you said with the beta testing, it was more aggressive. Obviously though, maybe there's no Phone Guy at all. Maybe there's no phone calls. You know, we're just on our own. We have to figure everything out ourselves. We don't really know, but this is something looking forward to till the game comes out. Probably early March, no later than late March. Because I think Scott has plenty of time now. He's probably more or less finished the game. It's just pretty much just neat it out and make it look good. At least he's taking his time. But yet again, though, something like the phone calls would be easy to do. Now, Phone Guy. We know he's dead. He was in the second one because technically speaking he was alive, and it was set in 1987. He died from the first one on night 5? Night 4 he died. Night 4 he was killed by Golden Freddy. I always had this little theory that maybe it struck 6 AM the minute Golden Freddy attacked, then suddenly Phone Guy's alive. You classify it as a near-death experience. Now, if you're new to the Five Nights at Freddy's and you don't know what do you think Phone Guy looks like and what Purple Guy looks like, you should see a slideshow you should be seeing right now of the different images of from the security guards to the animatronics to the toys to the music and even Snaptrap himself. Now, the question still lies that who is Snaptrap? It could be Phone Guy, but no, it isn't. First things first, Phone Guy is not inside the Snaptrap. Reasons why. The human body rots away. think about it. Why would they be a perfectly healthy brain, a maybe phone guy, in the suit, and same for bones? They would have rotted away over those 30 years, and it would be more of a carcass, a dead body of bones. So there would be no working organs, nothing. So it's not phone guy in there, it's probably just an exoskeleton rusted away in a different shade of colour. Please don't think it's phone guy, alright? So with that said, I think we could have Scott's wife, or maybe Scott can fuck with our minds and it could be just him again. So we don't really know who this new person is going to be. It could be same old phone guy, or Scott's wife, or friend, his father, or his kids. So, yeah. Scott, if you are watching this, probably not, have your wife do the phone call. If you have one, obviously you probably do, but any case. So, with phone guy out of the way, and to remind you, he was the guide and told us bits of the story, and the old locations. And if you want to know about that, you can check the Wikipedia on Five Nights at Freddy's, which will be in the description if you want to check it out. And also Scott's website. Now, to the main person who everyone's trying to guess who he is. You should see him a couple of times in the sideshow. The killer, known as the Purple Man. He's basically the main killer, the person who murdered the 5 children. I believe it's 6 children, because then you have the puppet and then you've got the 5 other animatronics. So, this guy's murdered 6 children. Technically speaking 5, but you never know, really. And obviously he was a problem and caused many things. He's probably screwed up the animatronics, caused the marionette. He's basically the main guy who's caused all the nightmares in Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. He was there at Fredbear's Family Diner. He was there in probably the second pizzeria, Freddy Fazbear, the first one. Then the second one in 1987. But he wasn't there in the last location, which was closing down already. Because everything happened in the Bite of 87, Fredbear's Family Diner, and this is his first location. He was there on those 3 locations, but was not in the 4th one, because he probably knew that the animatronics he stuffed the children in would be there, and same for the puppet. So why would he go back? And yet again, Foxy didn't cause it by 87, it was Mangle. So the killer, or Purple Man, must have screwed up the animatronics, especially the toy animatronics, to kill the security guard. Probably when he finished his day shift, when everyone was gone and when you got in, it's time for the fun. But the purple guy is a very strange person. We don't know his name, besides calling him Purple Man. We know his gender is a male and he was the day shift guy. And the robots, or aka the children's souls, see every adult as a purple person. Probably a man. Or woman. Don't know. But as we know in the story goes, all the guards we've been playing as are males. Mike Smith was male. Jeremy was male. The other guy was male. The phone guy is male. And the killer's male. So if Scott made us play a female character, would this change the behaviour of them differently? Because a child wouldn't kill a mother, but they don't care about fathers. Well, males. So maybe they won't be so aggressive to our female character. If it is going to be a female, probably be a male again, to keep it. But then again, you could add a variety of Scott. But that said, this killer, he's very big. There's 2 sprites of him. Obviously you should see them on a slideshow or in one big picture. This is pretty much a big thing, and he's one of the parts of the big stories and part of the main characters, besides Phone Guy and the animatronics and the children. Would the Purple Man return? Probably he will return, and probably Scott will put him in the game. But yet again, this is set in 2015, so he could be dead from old age. We don't know what can happen to the killer. Maybe he got to jail and died. Maybe he died from old age. Or maybe he was stuffed in an animatronic suit one night. We don't know who he is. It's not Mike, it's not Jeremy, it's not any of the other guys we played as. Or maybe we play as him in the Five Nights at Freddy's 3. And we play as a different security guard in Five Nights at Freddy's 4. So with that said, thank you very much for watching. I will be doing more theories. I upload a video every day. Seeing as I got my new PC, I can upload overnight, so I have no problem with uploading anymore. With that case, thank you very much, and goodbye.